My name is Sam Zelinsky, and I became a Christian when I was about 13 years old. I didn't really, when I was younger, I thought that I was a Christian just because I went to church like once a month, maybe. I thought that made you a Christian and everything. And I think I started realizing early in my middle school career when I started going more frequently that that's not really what it meant, and you had to actually have that relationship with Him and know that Jesus was your Lord and Savior and actually believe it in your heart. And it was actually Aaron Riddle who helped me through all of that. And after going to Wednesday night church one day, I came home and I went to my mom and I asked her, I was like, Mom, I don't know if I'm a Christian. And my mom told me the same answer that I had in my head when I was younger about how she thought that if you went to church that made you a Christian. And I was like, no, that's not what I've been told. So I went to my grandma to see if she could explain it better, or explain the whole thing better to me. And she's like, well, no, I understand where you're coming from. Being a Christian does mean that you actually have accepted Him into your heart and you do believe it. So she's like, okay, well, we can do it right now if you want to. So I did, and I laid there, sat in a chair with her, and I accepted Him into my heart right there with my grandma. And I actually understood from that point on what it really meant. And then later I sort of went through this phase where I thought that it didn't work. So I was like, well, what if I need to do it again? Or what if it, I don't know, what if it didn't actually go through or didn't actually work? And I talked to Aaron about it, and he's like, no, once you become a Christian, you are a Christian. You have that belief, and you have to keep that in your mind and not think that it disappears after one day. So from then on, I sort of strive to ensure that I actually do act more Christ-like and not like how I was before I actually got that relationship with Him. So that's my story. I feel like baptism is your final step in your faith. You've accepted Jesus as your Lord and Savior, but you haven't really publicly declared it. You get baptized as the next step in your faith. After you actually become a Christian, you know that you've made that commitment to Jesus, and you know that you believe truly without any doubt that Jesus is your Lord and that He did die for you and then rose.